Hello, welcome to the second episode of Delco Jams Podcast. I'm joined here with my boy Griff,
Yep. How's it going?
and it's good to be back, all you Delco Jammers. What's going on? So what have you been up to this week, Griff?
Not a whole lot. I mean, working a bunch. A new video game came out I'm obsessed with, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. It's the next game in the Yakuza series. It's probably my favorite video game series of all time. It's just a bunch of just weeb shit. It's pretty sick, yeah. So yeah, I've been playing that nonstop, and then just watching a lot of wrestling as usual, like I always do.
That's sick, dude.
It is.
Real quick before I forget, the upcoming shows, at least what I have so far, if you want me to see these shows, guys, you can reach out to me, let me know.
One sec. But speaking of wrestling, we do have an announcement.
Okay.
There's a new wrestling company in Philly. It's called Power Pro Lucha. If you're familiar with independent wrestling, they use a lot of Chikara guys, which was a pretty big promotion in Philly that folded.
Mm-hmm.
But they're coming back. They're using a lot of the same talent there. But we will be there. We have a booth set up. It's going to be March 30th. Hold on, I got the details right here. It's at the Arlen Specter U.S. Squash Center, and that's on Drexel University's campus. I believe it starts at like 6:30. Tickets, I believe, are still available, so you can get them online. Just look up Power Pro Lucha on socials. But yeah, we'll have a booth there. Not sure entirely what we have yet. Maybe some stickers, if we can get them in time. If not, we'll probably just hand out some business cards, do some mingling, try to get her name out there.
Hell yeah. Yeah,
Hell
it'd
yeah.
be nice, interesting to try and move into the wrestling world. See how that turns out. Get some new footage. Ooh, turn me way down there, buddy. Real quick though, the shows we got coming up this week, this month, so far for the month of March. I don't believe I have everything left in February. You're right, I should have had this ready. Give me a sec. Oh, sorry, give me a second.
I know, right?
I know I'm the worst. Oh my god. Well, the show's coming up in March, because I don't want to wait any longer. I got Your Best Nightmare is going to be at Century Bar on the 8th. That'll be a fun show. And then also, good friends of mine, Return to Crab and the Gene Smith Band are going to be at the Round Guys Brewery as well on the 8th. Be a fun show to check out. I have Anarchipov playing at Do It Now T-shirts in Philly on the 14th. That'll be super fun. I definitely try and make my way out there. And then we have Tommy Boy at Twain's Tavern, and that's in Maryland.
Tommy Boy, the band, not the movie.
Yeah, the
band. Just to clarify. It's not a screening of the movie.
And if any of those bands are listening right now, what's up, guys?
Shouts out. All right.
So you told me you went to the Eagles parade the other week?
I did, yeah. We're not really huge sports fans, but we wanted.
You're bandwagoners. It's okay. You admit it.
Not really, but kind of. My nephew just turned 5 recently, and my sister wanted to take him for the experience, so we wanted to see that. Plus, my wife's into like photography, so she really wanted to go just to get some good shots.
Shots of the aesthetic of a city that won a sports championship, I suppose.
Absolutely, yeah. It was pretty nuts. We stayed mostly in like the south. Well, we did stay in the South Philly area. We didn't get like anywhere near the art museum, and even South Philly was crazy. We drove around for like ever trying to find parking, which was like impossible. We ended up parking illegally, and my sister was nervous about it, but I was just like, "This is like Storm Area 51 rules. They can't tow us all because literally it was so many like double parking and just."
Did you Naruto run towards the parade?
No, we did not. Well, kind of. We did like hustle a bit.
Did you see anybody on poles at all?
No. I'm trying to think like there was nothing like, it was crowded, but like it was pretty civilized for sure. There were some assholes trying to like push and shove to get closer, but we put a stop to that. We're just like, no, like we were here first. Like
you
fuck
walked
off.
up and you said, "Hey, buddy, knock it off."
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, this one lady was trying to like cross the street and they had it like blocked off, and I'm just like, you're gonna get run and get trampled by the parade.
She had 2 pull-out chairs and she just put them in the street. She's like, "No."
Philly parking rules, yeah, traffic cones. There was like some people singing like the Eagles fight song karaoke on like a block that was pretty cool. And there was this old granny like on this hanging out from her window on this ledge to watch the parade, which was pretty cool. There was like a group of people that climbed a trash truck and started like chugging beers. That was probably the craziest thing I saw.
That goes hard. I hope somebody got a photo of that. That probably was super hard.
Lucy did. Yeah, check them out. hidden site photography, I believe, or I'm gonna get shit for that, but I think that's what her thing is.
I mean, we can plug it. At
We
the
can link
bottom.
it for sure.
At the
Yeah.
bottom, no problem. Shouts to Lucy.
Yeah.
Thanks
yeah,
for doing God's work with photography.
For
and
sure, yeah.
Things like that. So just recently went to the Fuge on last Saturday. Filmed a couple good bands, Grimjacks, Darkfly, Cat Rivers in the Second Sight, and Lady White Rat. Great show. Got some really good footage up on the channel already of Darkfly. Waiting to get. Oh, and shout out to Tim Cole Music. He was the DJ / mixer for that show, and he did a damn good job.
Awesome.
But yeah, once I get the rest of the audio files from him, I'm gonna upload more from that night. But it's a great show. It's really awesome.
Speaking.
And then good.
I was just gonna say, speaking of Lady White Rat, they got some recognition on WMR.
Those guys are the best. And if you guys are listening, what's up? I love those fucking guys. They're a bunch of goobers, and I'll say that all to their faces. Lady White Rat are a bunch of goobers.
Do you know where are they? I'm assuming they're probably on Spotify, social media.
Yeah, Lady White Rat. The album's called Lady White Rat, and it's pretty goddamn
self-titled
good.
album.
Yeah, it's pretty goddamn good. I like it. And it's they're on WMMR. I think every Wednesday of the month. What I think that Wednesday.
Well, every Wednesday they do like a local shots where they highlight like a local artist. I think they were just featured last week on that.
I know it was good the last 2 weeks because they won a
Okay.
competition that was like best photo of like I guess like best band photo. I don't know. I'm a fake fan. Clearly, I didn't read that much into it. I just know that they're on the station. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I wonder if they met Pierre Robert. Shouts out.
I know. I used to think radio was so very like this big station. Everybody's a part of it, and I just found out that it's just a bunch of people in different rooms, like making spots and promos and things like that. It's like wow.
It's great though. I love radio. It's such a dying art.
Yeah. I mean, would you rather do satellite or would you rather do AM/FM?
Like personally, either or. I mean, satellite, I guess you get more freedom because you don't have to deal with like like federal regulations and stuff. But like, yeah, radio is just cool in general.
I'm sorry, buddy. The best I can offer you right now is a podcast. So
that's fine. Yeah, we can do it. Yeah.
Man, yeah. And then Sunday went and saw the Persistent Resistors out at Sweeney's. And shout out to you guys. You guys are awesome. And if Dexter, if you're listening right now, what's up, buddy?
Cool.
Yeah, it was a great show. Atlanta Brock put some bands together out there, and I really only stayed for the first 2 acts because I wanted to sit in on the Return to Crab's album progress that they got with the live drums. They just got out of the way with their album, and I'm very excited to see the end work of this. 93%. You guys are almost there. It's gonna be killer.
Right on. Cool. Let's see.
No, I mean I was just thinking too, man. I've had some pretty good weeks with videoing so far. Like a lot of the footage I've been getting, a lot of the bands I've been seeing. It's been a really great week. And Secrets just recently, Tommy Boy shared a clip that I added together, gave to them for the band from that show. And Secrets just accepted to be a collaborator with us on Instagram. I think that's pretty sweet. It's cool, man. It's really neat to see when your work's like, people appreciate it. It's awesome.
Right on.
I'm thinking about getting you into a show. When are you gonna start filming? You just gotta do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not.
You just are. You have to have faith in yourself, man.
I just don't really like the bar, like loud, like bar concert scene.
Headphones.
I know, but I don't know. It's not my dig.
I mean, you could go to like anything. I mean, if you were to film anything, you mentioned you had an interest in like filming. Wrestling.
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely. I could see,
yeah.
if I filmed in wrestling, I would want to do a lot of like over the shoulder, like def shots. I think def adds a whole nice level of,
Yeah, filming wrestling is great. I've seen a lot of cool photos online of people that go to wrestling shows and film.
Didn't you want to be a ref at one point? Didn't you want to try out for that?
I did. Yeah. I mean, I would love to just be in the wrestling industry in general.
Why didn't you follow through with it?
Wrestling companies don't usually just hire refs. What they do is you have to train to be a wrestler first and then transition into like a ref role. And yeah, me and my body's just not cut out for that.
I mean, I could see you rocking a wrestling. Well, if you had a name for yourself, you could think of a wrestling name you'd make for yourself.
Probably just Griff. I mean, yeah.
The Grizzler Griff.
Yeah.
The Grizzy Griff.
Yeah, and then just like without my glasses, I could barely see, and you obviously can't wrestle in glasses, so like that adds a whole layer. So yeah, it's just a lot of stuff I can't do. But yeah, for sure. I mean, respect to anyone that does do it for sure.
It'd be really funny to see you get like knocked out as a ref, though. I don't know why. Just seeing you just get knocked out, everybody going, no.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I would love to. Yeah. But yeah, that's why I would like filming wrestling. I would just love to get in the wrestling industry in some way. So yeah, if I can transition to a filming role for sure, that'd be awesome.
So this show coming up on the 30th.
Yeah.
Explain it to me. So it's like a big wrestling event. It's a lot of wrestlers are going to be there.
Yeah, I mean, so it's just an independent wrestling group. It's their first show. It's called Power Pro Lucha. So there, like I said earlier, there used to be this company in Philly called Chikara. They had their own training facility there, and like the shows would just be filled with their students. A lot of the characters went on to bigger things. A lot of them are in the company AEW now, which is like the second biggest company in America. But yeah,
is it kind of like a convention almost? Or
No.
is there going to be wrestling there?
Oh yeah. It's just a straight up wrestling card. So right now there's like a 5-on-5 match. Unfortunately, I don't have the names in front of me, but some of the biggest names is Ultra Mantis Black, Hollow Wicked, Frightmare. There's a group of wrestlers that dress up like ants called the Colony, so they're gonna be there. They're pretty big.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What if our table gets like broken through during a wrestling match?
Oh man, I'd be so happy. That'd be literally amazing. Hopefully, yeah, for sure. But yeah, it's gonna be cool being there. I already had tickets anyway, so I was gonna be there one way or another. But yeah, they were reaching out, trying to get people to sponsor them. And I figured it'd be a great opportunity to get our name out there, get our logo on the flyer, and maybe talk to some wrestlers. Maybe we can, set up a thing where we can have them on the podcast. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, some interesting opportunities are for sure coming Delco Gems way.
For sure.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
I went and mounted the TV the other week. This group I'm in, South Silly, and somebody's like, "I need help mounting a TV." I go out there and mount it, and starting to talk to the guy, and he's like, "Yeah, I actually do motivational speaking, like in 80s music." And I'm like, he's like, "I always look to hire videographers," and I was like, "Whoa."
Hell yeah. Yeah. And then I'm gonna be in Japan from April 15th to May 2nd, I believe.
Dude, I want to see so many cool Japan shots from Japan shots? Shots from Japan? Japanese shots? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, hopefully I can film some content over there. I mean, no promises, but I'm definitely going to try. Our buddy, Tom, is going to be there as well.
Shout out Tom McQuiston.
Yep, Tom McQuiston, yeah, and he wants to film a bunch too, so yeah, hopefully we can get some content out.
You guys should just film each other.
eating sushi. The world's last surviving Tower Records is in Shibuya, Tokyo, and I'm definitely going to go there. Hopefully I can film some small stuff there. Definitely going to pick up some records. Trying to go to a concert, but it doesn't seem to be panning out because either they're too much money or...
When you go to a bar show, I'm sure they have bar shows.
I can look into that, yeah. Even just, like, the street performer, like, side of Tokyo is insane. Like, this YouTuber I like a lot, Rocco Bodie from Mega 64 just went to Japan recently, and he said he literally the first day he was there was just this guy yelling Linkin Park on the street, like performing.
Like the names, like he
no,
was,
like lyrics.
Linkin Park, yeah. Linkin Park.
No, like he was doing, I think it was
One Step Closer,
maybe, or that, or like Numb. But yeah, he was just like yelling like half English, half Japanese, Linkin Park, and it was amazing. So I will definitely, if I see any street performers, I will absolutely film that and
make them shorts, dude. I'm curious to see what the other countries have to offer in terms of entertainment.
For sure, yeah.
I've never been to Japan though. I don't know. The idea of leaving the country to me is just like
yeah. No, I was gonna say, yeah, like I'm so excited. I've always wanted to go to Japan.
Do you have a translator?
My wife, we do not. No.
You're just gonna translate just your phone.
We're just gonna raw dog it. Yeah, absolutely. No, I mean we know basic Japanese. Our friend Steve's gonna be with us. He knows a lot more. So he'll hopefully help us out. And like really honestly, like, if you stick to the main cities, you'll be fine. There's like a couple times here and there where we're gonna go to like some like outskirts where it might get a little dicey as far as the language barrier. But yeah, like you said, there's always in a pinch, there's always Google Translate. And just, you know, like using like hand signs and stuff, you can probably get your point across usually. So
If Japan's listening right now, konnichiwa, Japan.
yeah, shouts out, yeah. But no, yeah, like Tokyo is a very English friendly city. Like you'll be fine. So
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope it's a fun little journey for you.
Oh,
Hopefully
yeah.
You get to see something cool down there.
oh yeah, but yeah, I'm you know, like I said, I'm super excited, but also yeah, super nervous. But yeah, we'll be fine. Yeah.
Oh yeah, one other thing forgot to mention.
Sure.
The 28th, this Friday. Yes, this Friday at the Block in Harrah's, the Circus Hearts will be performing, and yours truly will be there. So come out, be a fun time. It'll be the second show at the Block at Harrah's, but definitely worth checking out.
And,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, so like what kind of music are there?
They're like rock. I'll be honest, my buddy Jeff's talked about them a lot, and I haven't seen them yet. I met them, but I haven't seen them perform, but I'm excited. Hopefully the Block has their audio issues figured out, because I don't know. I feel like as a venue that's just opening up, you should really have like your audio stuff down. You shouldn't really.
And it's inside the casino, like itself, or is it like by it?
It's in the back.
Back of the
It's through the
casino.
slot machines in the back.
Okay.
It's like way back there. I mean, it's cool. Don't
It's
get me
in
wrong.
a slot machine, or
It's in a slot machine. Yes.
like it's like a
The whole performance is in one single slot machine. It's the friends we made along the way. That was the performance.
that would be cool if it was like a speakeasy style where there's like slot machines on the wall, and like if you hit a button, it like opens.
You know how
up.
frustrating that'd be if somebody's like playing a slow acoustic song. It's like very interesting, or it's very like emotional. And somebody's just like, "Oh my god, I won!"
Yeah.
Just scream.
But no, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't know Harris had like a new venue.
It's all right. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of seeing like rock like metal hard bands in like an open environment. I like the bands, but depending on the environment you go to, if you go to like a big open area like Harrah's, it's like it's gonna sound super echoey. And the problem with that is you can't hear the singer. And if you can't hear the singer, then it's just like, it just isn't, you know. But not to say I don't like the brand or the genre. It just depends on the venue in general. Yeah. Any good venues you've been to lately? Have you been anywhere?
I'm trying to think.
That barcade should have shows.
Which one? The Center City?
Sure, any of them. I haven't been there, but I've heard that.
Well, the Fishtown one's way too small to have shows. I don't. The new one in Center City though is actually really cool. Yeah, they could probably handle shows for sure.
You should tell them. We should tell them, hey, we'll bring bands here.
I'll
yeah,
tell
right.
them, but
So many noises go. So many noises going on at once. Ooh,
I was gonna say. Oh, I was gonna say yeah, and then bring it back to Japan one more time. There's this guy that owns a bar. It's called like the Philly Bar or something like that. But he's obsessed with Philly culture. He's been here a couple times, and he perfected the art of like the cheesesteak. And people who've had it in Japan said it like rivals.
How do you perfect
cheesesteaks
the
over
art
here.
of a cheesesteak?
This guy literally goes hard. Like he has come to Philly. He has brought scales to restaurant and like weighed the meat on the cheesesteak to get the perfect like meat to like bun ratio.
So sorry.
Along with the cheese and stuff, and then yeah, he like takes that back to Japan with him, that knowledge, and then he crafts his cheesesteaks based on that. But yeah, people who've tried it said it rivals like Philly cheesesteak, so I'm definitely gonna try that.
You know, every time I go out of state and I see a place, it's like, we got cheesesteaks better than Philly. And I always just think, like,
bullshit. Yeah.
dude,
Absolute bullshit. Yeah, no way.
Dude, I was in Maryland. I think I was in Chesapeake City years ago, and I remember seeing a cheesesteak. I was like, oh, our cheesesteak is better than Philly's. I'm like, you know what? Why don't you just stick to fucking crabs, Maryland? Come on, stay in your lane.
Yeah, we were. It was either Vegas or I think it was Vegas. It was like some random like food court shopping mall in Vegas, and yeah, this place was like cheesesteaks, like authentic Philly cheesesteaks. I'm like, there's no fucking way. I didn't get it. So I mean, maybe it was good. I highly doubt it though.
Dude, it's like when I used to work at the airport. I'd work at the F terminal and I'd see Tony Luke's, and it's like, damn, dude, people are flying in from out of state. They're like, oh, let's go to Tony Luke's, get a cheesesteak. It's like,
yeah,
don't do that. Go anywhere in the fucking state, but don't go there.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, and it's like the Tony Luke's in the Springfield Mall as well. Yeah.
There's Tony Luke's Springfield Mall.
There is. Yeah. I mean, I haven't
I don't
had
know.
it.
Every time I go to a mall now, it's just so open and barren, and there's just nothing in there. Like I went to the Plymouth Meeting Mall the other week.
Yeah.
It's just so barren. Like I get it. I mean, I guess malls are good if you want to like go for a walk at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But
The
Jesus.
mall is definitely a dying art. I used to love it. I mean, there is still some good ones. I went to that huge New York one recently, the American Dream Mall, I think it's called. It's like the second biggest mall in America, Which, fun fact, the third biggest mall in America is apparently King of Prussia. I had no idea.
Yeah, it's probably. Well, I mean, I've been to KOP Mall. I don't know. Malls make me uncomfortable after a while. It's like, what good are these places? Like, who's buying shit here?
Yeah,
If you're not going to the Hot Topic or the what is the other one?
Spencer's.
Yeah,
Spencer's,
it's like the driving force of these malls anymore. Yikes.
There is also something like beautiful about like an abandoned mall, where there's only like one store open. It's so fun to explore and just like what are those things called? Like liminal. It's like a liminal space. It's so fun.
Yeah, I mean it's fun watching those videos where it's like, well, not fun, but it's like it's its own aesthetic. If you'll watch, it's like listening to this song in an empty mall, and you ever listen to something like that?
I've watched like empty mall videos, but never.
There's a genre of music on YouTube that you can go, and it's like I don't know exactly, but if you just type in like listening to music in a mall, I guarantee it'll pop up. It'll be like listening to like this old track, like let's just say, Tears for Fear or Shout. Listen to Shout by Tears for Fear in an open mall. So it's like you see the picture of a mall, and they edit the sound so it's super echoey, so it sounds like it's coming out of a speaker far away. I don't know. It's just got its own like comfiness to it.
Yeah, it sounds cool. Yeah. I mean, I love watching like people explore abandoned malls for sure.
I don't know. Urban exploring to me is just have you ever done it?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can talk about this on the air, but
I mean, it's whatever. Yeah, there is this like abandoned school. It was called Slayton Farm School. I forget exactly where it is. But yeah, we did explore that, and it's really cool. Recently, it's like I would love to do more urban exploration, but there's like a really high like risk factor, like running into like law and like unsavory characters.
Have you watched this guy Chilling Scares on YouTube?
No,
dude, you should watch it. He's got some videos that are like most disturbing, like run-ins and urban exploring and things like that. It's like,
I mean, I just feel like all that stuff's kind of like BS. I feel like a lot of it's staged and set up.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I feel the same way. You take half of it with like a grain of salt, but
right
at the same time, you just think like, what do these people gain? Like, there's some that's just like,
well, they gain views. You're watching it, so.
Yeah, I get that, but it's like, I don't know, just to go through that effort, and you're like, I'm gonna make it like the ghost videos. I love and I hate them. I seen this one the other day that was so bad. It was like, this person's walking down the hallway, and like their light starts clicking on and off, and like they're trying to hit it and it's not doing anything, and it's like, duh, this is like just so dumb fake. And then they look over and there's like a thing around their door like this, and it's like clear as day, you can see it, and they just like go, whoa, and run away, and I'm like, God, it's so lame.
Yeah,
but I'm watching it.
Exactly.
I don't know. To me personally, it's hard for me to believe ghosts exist. I mean, at least I haven't seen enough instances where like I think they are.
I've had one run-in, so like makes me not a skeptic, but other than that,
it makes you a little biased.
No, like just like because before that I was like, I'm not sure. I've never seen anything, but no, I did have like one actually like unexplainable occurrence, so it makes me kind of believe, I guess.
What happened?
So me and my friend Vinny, I forget who else was there, but anyway, we went to this place called the Downingtown Tunnels. Yeah, if you're local, yeah, it's like these abandoned tunnels that supposedly, well, I think there actually is like an official news story where they found like a body in like a suitcase there, so it's supposedly haunted by that person. But yeah, we were in there just kind of fucking around, and then at one point we were recording, and Vinny was like, hey, if there's any ghosts in here, announce yourself, state yourself. We didn't notice anything at the time or anything, and then on the drive home we plugged his phone in and played back the audio,
and it went woo.
I mean, kind of, yeah, like literally after he says that, you can hear this like faint like woman's voice go, I'm here, and we're like, what the fuck? We're like,
I'm here.
Yeah, and like none of us said that, and no one else was in the tunnel, so like I can't explain
they were
it.
In the tunnel with you.
Exactly, yeah. So
yeah, I don't know. To me personally, I've had some odd experiences and things that like I can feel like this odd feelings you get sometimes, like kind of like a sixth sense almost, like you can feel like when you're around something that's not right, like spiritually. I don't know. I'm not a spiritualist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just freaky to me. If it's done right on video, I don't really know what I'm talking about right now, guys. Don't listen to me. I'm doing my best.
I mean, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine. Cool.
So what are you up to the rest of this week? Anything you have going
on? No, not that I can think of. I don't know if there's any events or anything. I'll just play more Pyre Yakuza.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I recently got Final Fantasy VIII again. I'm having fun playing that again.
Oh, yeah.
Like, when I play through this time, I just have all the cheats just maxed out. Because it's like, you know what? I've beaten this game enough time. I just want to enjoy the story and just fly through it, no problem.
That's literally me, even with new games. Like, anytime they're like, what difficulty do you want to play on? I always pick the easiest. Because I just don't have time for, like, 45, 60-hour games anymore. So.
Yeah, I mean, I personally, like, it sucks. I have to get a new TV. The TV I have is, like, it only goes to 1080. It doesn't get a 4K, and I know, wow, poor me, but I hate that I can't play
First world problems. Yeah.
I know, I hate that I can't play it in the fullest quality. It drives me nuts.
Get a CRTV with, like, the 3 color plugs.
No.
Like a Cars one with, like,
No.
Lightning McQueen.
No.
I actually do want to get one of those for, like, my retro consoles. Yeah.
Man.
But yeah. Like Yakuza alone, like, if I played on the hardest difficulty, it would take me, like, probably, like, 60 hours, and I just don't have the time for that.
Real quick, how many pigeons would you have to find in your house before you started getting suspicious that someone was putting them there?
1.
I'd have to say at least 3.
1. Because, like, I remember at my work, a pigeon got into the office somehow one time, and it was horrible. It was sad.
How'd you get it out?
Well, this is how it's sad.
One way in, no way out.
Literally, yeah, we called animal control, and they took so long to come out. Like, this is literally like days. Like, I called them on like a Monday, and by Friday,
oh my god, they starved it out.
Yeah, I came in one morning and it was just dead on the office floor. The pigeon, it was terrible.
God. Damn, dude, that's one way of doing it, I guess.
I had no idea how it got into the office, but yeah,
I put it there. I'm sorry.
Maybe. Yeah, how'd you get into the office?
The hope and a prayer, dude.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, man. I'm excited for this show on Friday. I'm excited for the show on the 8th with Crab.
Okay.
I'm just having a bit of a slow week right now. I don't know why. It's very hard for me to process my things in my head right now.
Yeah, like I said, I can't think of any events coming up
that
I'm going to.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Man, I tell you, when's the last time you went to the city besides the parade?
Me?
Uh-huh. No, the viewers.
Well, yeah, obviously. I mean, yeah.
I ask him,
leave a comment. When's the last time you went to the city and why?
Like, comment, subscribe.
Exactly. I mean, me and my wife go to the city pretty frequently, actually, because
I don't like going there. I only go in there because anytime I have to go to the city, it's usually for like an Angie Services job, and every time I get there, it's just annoying. Angie Services in general, if I don't know who needs to hear this, but Angie Services is an absolute trash app. Don't use it. Hire your local handyman, for God's sakes. They underpay like crazy. I know I'm making this huge stance.
So, I mean, what for people that don't know, what is Angie Services?
It's you need a handyman done. You contact them and you just say, hey, like,
okay,
I got a project I got to do, and then it's just like you're always undercut. You're always underpaid, and it's just like, oh god, I'm trying to make a living off this.
It's basically like Uber for handyman, basically.
Essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good way to network, things like that. It's like when I used to work as a third-party installer for Best Buy. It's like everyone's always looking for an installer. I mean, they don't want to work with like a major company because it's like they don't feel like they're heard, I suppose. That's what I've noticed most. Tech these days is so simple to set up. It is crazy to me. Like, some people still have an issue with it, which I understand. That's, to each their own.
I would say I do.
I feel like you'd be pretty good being tech savvy. You just figure it out real quick. You look up a little thing. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but like, Google's your best friend.
Oh, well, yeah, 90. That's like Lucy's little. So my wife's little brother. So my brother-in-law. Yeah, my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Yeah, he always like asks us for like help with just random stupid shit, and then we're like, you do realize Google's a thing like that. Like, what we're gonna do is literally what you can do. Like, we're just gonna Google how to do it.
I guess, but some people, I suppose, I'm going against my own logic here, but I guess some people just like that human interaction.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Being shown physically as opposed to having to read it and having to guesswork at it. It's like, I guess it's like all just in your head type deal.
See, in his case, it could also be laziness, which in his case it is, where they'd rather just have someone look it up and do it themselves. So.
I just imagine this person is listening to this podcast right now and they just have a single tear just going down their face.
My brother-in-law?
Yeah, listening to you say how lazy they are.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
shouts out, Kyle.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know. Tech these days, I don't know. I enjoy any time I get to do a side project or something I could do, like, handyman related. It's fun for me. It gives me purpose. It's fun. Like just putting furniture together, mounting TVs, like setting cameras up.
Yeah.
Shit's just really fun. It's really enjoyable. I never thought in this world I'd be doing that as a form of like entertainment. Well, a form of that is like enjoyment.
I mean, yeah.
Have you ever done anything handyman related? You ever do any project? Why? You should learn.
No,
Dude, I'm telling you, I never in this world thought I'd be doing anything related.
I mean,
to
sometimes here and there, like we'll order like a piece of furniture that comes in disassembled, and I'll like assemble it.
Dude, you gotta get a backpack full of tools. Oh, man.
I mean, we do actually. For our wedding, we did get we had like a toolbox on our registry, and someone did get it for us. Yeah.
I like wearing a backpack for it. Like, so I got all my tools in the back. It's just like it presses on your lower back, helps you stand straight up. It's like, it's nice.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm terrible, especially with like IKEA. When you buy shit from IKEA and there's no written instructions, it's just little pictures, and I am so dumb when it comes to that. I'm like, I don't understand what you're showing me.
Yeah, you could just Google it or YouTube it and be like, how
to. Because, Lucy will always like, hey, while I'm at work, you're off today. Can you assemble this that we just bought? And I'm just like, I'll like, try.
Directions unclear, dick caught in ceiling fan.
I was going to say that, yeah. Or like, yeah, something like that, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's enjoyable. I mean, to me, some things is like, you look at like some of the instructions I hate when they're like detailed. It's like, oh, we have detailed instructions. And it's like, why don't you just fucking write it and tell me? Because when I gotta look at something and I'm like, this looks like it's right and it's not right, and you mess something up and it's just like, ugh, God, ugh, man.
Right on.
Yeah, this is really nice. This is a nice school. I like this area.
Yeah, shout out to Connecticut School of Broadcasting.
I'm gonna say KISS School of Broadcasting.
That'd be cool. Yeah, KISS Army.
KISS Army. No, but I'll tell you. Besides the handyman work, man, nothing's really been too exciting in this week. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I wrote a list of like some concerts coming up. I was interested.
Yeah, go ahead, dude. What you got?
These are more like actual, like, not like local artists. It's just like concerts in general. I mean, who knows what I'll probably won't end up going to like half of these. Usually, I'm like the person that'll say interested in a Facebook event and then just not show up ever. So
yeah, I'm actually part of it.
I saw it's such a good group.
Interested, but you don't have to go.
Yeah. No, just, I mean, if anyone listening that's in the Philly area that wants to check out any of these, so March 1st, I just wrote this for shits and gigs, but there's a Shrek themed rave at the TLA.
I've seen ads for that.
I've seen so many.
And like, it's gotta slap. It has to.
I mean, yeah. One of these times, my curiosity is just gonna be like, all right, I gotta go.
Whoever thought of that, honestly, was like, dude, why don't we just make a rave and put Shrek in it? Fuck it, why not? And
yeah.
people are like, holy shit.
It's like when the beat drops after it's like, when I saw her first, now I will believe her.
There's a giant animatronic Shrek that just pops up on stage.
That'd be awesome. What else do I got? This one's interesting too. March 7th, they're doing a Cowboy Bebop live at the Queen in Wilmington, Delaware. So it's just like the music from Cowboy Bebop.
Like a symphony?
I think, no, it's like they're called like the Bebop Jazz Band or something. I think it's just like a jazz.
Not Tank.
Not
sorry. What's the name of the band who sang Tank?
Oh, they broke up recently, actually. The Seatbelts?
Yeah, the Seatbelts.
The Seat, I know. So I wish I saw them live. But yeah, no, it's just like a jazz band doing like Cowboy Bebop covers.
Jazz can be really good or it can be really boring. I hope they're doing it right. I heard fiddle jazz before, and I was not a fan of that.
I've seen clips of it on YouTube of the Bebop cover, and it's good. Yeah. I think it's the same day as WWE SmackDown in Philly, actually. So I'm probably gonna go to that instead. But
funny. I read something the day that Vince McMahon's supposed to like start another like wrestling thing.
There is rumors he's gonna start his own wrestling company on Fox, but yeah, I feel like it's not gonna go anywhere. Fuck that guy.
What? That's just wild. Like you have this whole guy. He's like, I'm gonna make a wrestling series.
Well, yeah, because they pushed him out of this company because he's a fucking scumbag.
Dude, he made it, and he's gonna make another company.
It's not gonna
wild.
I think it's just gonna stay.
But the fact, the balls on this dude to just try it again, it's like, damn, dude. Yeah, this guy's not going out of that fight.
No, he's finished. Yeah, he's not gonna do anything the rest of his life. But maybe hopefully in jail. But
so go ahead. What do you got next?
I mean, April 2nd, the Dead Kennedys are playing at the TLA, but like. I used to be a huge Dead Kennedys fan, classic punk band, but at this point there's I think it's like one remaining original member, and it's just like the guitarist, so like not even the vocalist. So
the other Kennedy, it's just I can't. I got nothing. I tripped and fell on that one. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, so like that one, I mean, probably not gonna check out. But yeah, but if you're interested, I mean, it's your only opportunity to see somewhat Dead Kennedys. But Poppy, I'm a huge fan of. She's playing April 3rd at the Fillmore. Have you ever checked out Poppy?
No, I've only ever heard of Poppy Seed.
No, it's not. It's not Poppy Seeds, and it's not like what's that movie Trolls? The character from Trolls, Poppy.
I haven't seen Trolls.
Neither have I.
Unpopular opinion. I haven't seen Trolls. Well,
I haven't seen. I don't. But yeah, she's like this female singer. She started out, with her namesake that like in pop music, which is really good, and then she's like slowly transitioned into more like heavy metal stuff, and it's excellent. Let's see, April 13th. This one is just Mark Hoppus from Blink-182 fame. He wrote a book, and he's doing like a book tour at the Fillmore in Philly. So he just basically.
Have you ever gotten like a celebrity's like book and read it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, tons. I got who did I do? So I'm a big Sum 41 fan. They were like my first favorite band ever when I was in high school. And he wrote a book recently, and I went to his book tour and got like a signed copy. I actually haven't read it yet, but I do have that.
I have the book, just haven't read it. I'm just curious what these musicians could write in these books, or just in general.
Just their life stories. I mean, based on what Derek Whibley, he's the lead singer of Sum 41, based on what he said at the book tour, he's led a pretty crazy life. So I'm actually interested in reading it. I just haven't had the opportunity of it.
I just wait to see for the Netflix documentary, or the Netflix movie special on the band. Just watch that. It's like how they did the Dirt for Motley Crue, which still haven't seen, but
and then like a lot of wrestlers will do books and do like book signings, so I'll go to them. But yeah, they're always okay. I mean, they're okay reads.
Why don't you get like the audio book and you hear them talk to you?
I'm just not a big audiobook fan. My wife actually is, but I don't know. I'd rather just read it.
Would you rather read it, or would you rather see the movie?
If there's a movie version, I'd probably just watch that. Yeah,
it's always half a grain of salt with the movie versions, though. They're always so edited, or they don't show the full story because it makes somebody look bad. And
the Elton John one and the Queen one was really good.
I didn't like the Queen one.
You didn't like the Queen one?
I actually just recently watched that because I was making a point saying, man, it's some of these like old band movies. It's like there's just instances where it's like. It's so hard to explain without just sounding like an idiot, but it's like when they did the We Will Rock You, and you see in the trailer like how like they just came up with like that. I don't know, just like corny shit like that. It's just like I don't know. I mean, it was all right, but
I thought they were good. Yeah.
I mean, the last bit of the movie where they redo the whole Live Aid. I thought that was pretty good. That was well done. But like it's everything in between. It's just like I felt it was very forced, very rushed. The Elton John one I haven't seen. It's
good. Yeah.
I mean, it's a musical, right?
From what I remember, it was forever ago. But from what I remember, it's like they'll do his songs occasionally here and there as like a musical bit. But it's not like a full on musical. Like there's definitely like stuff in between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing really beats Tommy Boy. Or Tommy, not Tommy Boy.
Tommy Boy's a good movie too.
Tommy's Boy's good.
Shouts out.
Even better band. Hey.
No,
I've actually wanted to watch Tommy again recently. I forgot how good it was. And if you're listening to this, dude, Jeanette, if you're listening to this, watch Tommy.
The Who one?
Tommy. Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to watch that shit all the time. It's such a good movie.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off on your list.
Oh no, you're good. I mean, that's what
on the list here. We'll just.
Let's see what else. Again. And then Pearl Jam, they're playing in Pittsburgh May 16th and 18th. I mean, it's a bit of a drive. I entered to win tickets, so if I win them, I'll probably go.
It's like a 3-hour drive, isn't it?
It's like a 5-hour drive. Yeah.
When you're driving 5 hours, you go somewhere in your own state. When my cousin Justin, he got married, I had to go. We went like 4.5 hours, like up in the mountains. It's like, Jesus, dude, we're going 4 hours, and we're still in the same goddamn state.
Yeah, I know.
It was great, though. It was a great fun time.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really have any interest in Pittsburgh, but I'd go.
I think I was there once. Yeah. I think it was vague memory, or the very vague. I think I was there once. I can't say for certain. Don't quote me. Yeah. I just remember being in a car for a long time, down towards that area.
Yeah. And then, so Wu-Tang Clan announced their final tour.
Like all the original members?
I believe so, yeah. I mean, for the most part, yeah. And they are playing at the Wells Fargo Center on July 18th with their opening, or Run the Jewels is opening for them, which is another good hip-hop duo.
Do you want to go?
I might, yeah, for sure.
Are you thinking, did you try and get tickets to see MCR in August?
No, I was gonna put them on my list, but I didn't. But yeah.
I got Mandy a ticket. I got one ticket. I got her because I know how much she loves the band, so she's gonna go.
I know they were doing
I thought you were gonna say who's Mandy. I'm like, yeah, who she is.
No, do you remember who's opening that one? Because I know they got like a bunch of
Alice Cooper. I think that's like super weird.
It's so dumb. I hate it.
Yeah, I'm like, damn. They have like, what is it? Oh my god.
I think Death Cab is opening.
That's it. Death Cab.
They're opening one of them, and that's the one we wanted to go to.
I think Marilyn Manson.
Ew,
I really don't know. I mean, I just know that Alice Cooper's opening for this one. I was like, damn, like, it's great you're gonna see a band you really want to see, but Alice Cooper. What
that's why we were thinking about going to the whatever one that Death Cab.
I think they're in Jersey.
Yeah, I think so too. We were thinking about taking the drive to that one, but we just didn't end up getting tickets. Period.
I mean, still seeing them live in general is gonna be a really fun show.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I would like to see. I mean, I'm not. I know a lot of people are like obsessed with MCR. I was never obsessed with them. They're definitely good.
Yeah, I like Black Parade, and I like
who doesn't.
Yeah, I actually just recently re-listened to that whole album. It's so good. But yeah, like their stories of how they got together, I thought was really cool. Like because of 9/11, that's why they started the band. It's like, wow, who'd have thought? Who'd have thought from such a tragedy, such an amazing group would come from that?
They did a cover of the Misfits' Astro Zombies that's on one of the Tony Hawk games, and that one's really good.
They also did Desolation Row by Bob Dylan. Which is really good.
Yeah. Speaking of Tony Hawk, they have an announcement on March 4th, so I'm hoping we get a remake of 3 and 4.
Probably. It seems to be the only way video game companies are just making money, and they're taking all titles and they're just remaking it. I played the Spyros recently, and like the Reignited trilogy. It's all right. I mean, the first one is I never really cared for the first Sonic. It's really Spyro. It's Sonic. I didn't really care for the first song. Did it again, Spyro. I just feel like the joy, like the essence. Wow, that really just echoed. The essence of what makes a really good, like what made Spyro 2 good. I don't know. I just feel like it's like robbed. And like the Resident Evils, I think are really good. The remakes, I think they're doing really great. But like, I don't know. I didn't play the fourth one. I don't want to play the fourth one.
It was good.
I didn't like the fourth game when it came out then, and I don't like the fourth game when it came out.
See, that's one of my favorite games of all time.
Dude, I don't know how, and I still to this day don't understand.
Resident Evil 4? Because it's amazing.
Yeah, but you're not you're away from the original.
Who cares?
I care. I care, and that's what matters.
You can only do so much.
Every time they reference Raccoon City, I'm like, oh, fucking, they're talking about the old city, and then it says Plagas and Leon and the president's daughter, and
I mean, Sears had to adapt. You can only do so much in Raccoon City, and I think it's perfect.
You can keep doing it.
No, it would get boring.
They could literally run that city to the ground. I don't care. I'd still play it.
But like they did Silent Hill 2 remake recently. I
watched a playthrough of that. I watched I got like halfway through the game, and then I kind of stopped.
It's good.
Yeah, that's what I do now. Like when I got God of War, the first one, I played it for like an hour, and then I'm like, I'm bored. I can't figure this game out. This game's hard. I'm not gonna play this anymore.
With the Silent Hill 2 remake, we got spoiled on like the big twist. I don't know if we want to like spoil it on air, but like once you know the twist of it, then it's
I know how the game ends. I know how the original ended, so it really is like the same concept, right?
It is. I'm just saying, like for our viewers out there, I don't know if you want to be like, oh.
I mean, the game has come out months ago, but I mean.
All right. Well, anyway, if you don't want to hear Silent Hill 2 spoilers, then
skip ahead 30 seconds.
Skip ahead. We'll give it a thumbs up again when we're ready. But basically, so you find out that what's his name, James?
He kills his wife.
Exactly. So like once you know that twist and why he's searching for her and everything, then it's just kind of like, all right, I know where this is going.
And everybody who's listening, don't kill your wife, okay? Because then you're gonna have to go to Silent Hill and atone for your sins. Don't kill your wife, okay?
Which is what, like Pyramid Head's basically like the judge and everything. Yeah,
I liked Silent Hill. I mean, every time if I played the first, I played the first three. I played the first three, and like I couldn't beat them without a strategy guide. I just couldn't, because I was like, oh my god, like I don't know how the hell anybody would have figured this shit out without a strategy guide.
Oh yeah, I mean, saying any like what are they called, survival horror games?
Resident Evil, I was able to figure it. I mean, the first Resident Evil, okay, I used a strategy guide. The second one, okay, I used a strategy guide. I was okay, I used a strategy guide for a bunch. Shut up.
I just don't like puzzles in video games, and I don't know like
Silent Hill is like the worst for that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know like when they first attributed like puzzles to survival horror, because like
I think it was around when Silent Hill came out, because they used to have puzzle difficulty on Silent Hill. It's like, oh my god, like Jesus, we get it. I like what was it? Shattered Memories, I think it was. It was the one that was on.
Shattered Memories.
I think PS3. I could be wrong though, because I was playing on Xbox, and it was like the main character, his name was Alex, and I thought it was a good story. I used to play that game a lot. That game didn't freak me out because it was more straightforward. I don't know. It's either a game in Silent Hill, it's either too difficult or it's way too straightforward. Like with that game, it was so straightforward, I was able to figure everything out.
Yeah, for sure.
I recently just got my PlayStation 3 up and running again, though, because my controllers were broke. My stepdad fixed one of my controllers, and shout out to Mike. Yeah, and then I found out my L1 R1 buttons don't work, and I'm like,
yeah.
I'm playing Metal Gear Solid, and I'm like hitting L1 R1. I'm like, why is nothing happening? And then I played GTA 4, which wanted to play that game for so long. I don't know. I forgot I had it downloaded on there. I was playing. It's like, hit the R1 button to change your clothes, and I'm hitting R1. I'm like, nothing's happening. Oh my god, no.
Speaking of Metal Gear Solid, great series, amazing series.
I actually I was playing that again. The first one for the PlayStation 1. That is a great game. I liked when they redid it and did Twin Snakes.
Twin Snakes is great.
Yeah.
It goes for like so much money now. I wish I bought it back then. Now it's like over $100. I'm so mad.
I mean, in this case, you might as well just watch a Let's Play online, just if you really wanted to get a feel for it.
Well, yeah, but I'm just a collector, so I just want to have it.
I used to have it, and I feel like I still do have it. It has to be.
If you do, it's worth a couple hundred, like 150.
I'm not going to sell it.
Well, no,
I'd rather get a GameCube and play it again.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Because I had a GameCube, and then
if I ever find it for a reasonable price, I'm absolutely getting it. But
I actually just recently played some other PC or PlayStation games on the PC. There's a site called like Retro Gamer, and I think it's .com or I think it's .com. You go on there, make sure you have antivirus shit up, because if you click anywhere but the screen to play the game, you will get a virus. I hit the wrong screen, and my computer tried to lock up and say, your computer has been locked. Control Delete, close it out.
Yeah.
I mean, the site's fine. I mean, I have, but like I played Vandal Hearts. I don't even know if you've played that game.
Yeah, PS1 RPG.
Good. I just played through that the other day. It was awesome. I was playing Legend of Legaia. I got about 75% way through, and then the game was like, nah, gonna freeze.
What about Legend of Dragoon?
I actually never played that game.
Oh, it's a great game.
Yeah,
I have it actually.
Tom was saying he was working on a revamp of it, or like upscaling it or something. I don't know, something that he does. I can't remember specifically, but he's
nice.
God for him, he's doing God's work.
Yeah. Let's see. I have
go ahead.
No, I have 2 more concerts.
Right,
so, and then System of a Down is doing August 27th to 28th. They're going to be at the MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey, right outside of New York.
Have you ever seen them live?
I have not. We actually do have tickets. I don't remember which date we have tickets for. I think it's
we actually have tickets. I'm not going to go.
No, I'm absolutely going to go. I think it's the 28th we have tickets for, but either way, we do have tickets for one of them. But yeah, System of a Down was definitely a bucket list band, so we had to buy tickets day of.
Yeah, Serge just did a book too.
I know. Yeah, he owns a coffee shop in California, and apparently he's there like pretty often. So next time we go to California, we want to stop by and hopefully.
You should complain about the coffee when you're there. You should be like, this coffee tastes like shit.
Apparently it's really good, actually.
I would hope so. If you open a shop and dedicated to coffee and shit.
Yeah. So yeah, I would love to go and meet him. He's a great guy. But yeah, we're absolutely going to that. I think. Well, I don't think Korn's opening for it. I'm not a huge Korn fan, so that's whatever. But she is, so she's gonna enjoy that. But yeah,
that's good. What's the last one on your list?
And then last one, I talked to you about it last night briefly, but Lumineers are gonna be at Citizens Bank Park, September 19th, and Dr. Dog's opening for it.
Such a great group. God damn, I love Dr. Dog.
I never really fully listened to them. They do have good songs, and I know you're a big fan. Didn't they break up recently?
I don't know, man. A few years ago, they were on a "This is our last tour" type deal, and I went to their second to last show in Philly, and it was awesome. But yeah, I don't know what happened there. Then all of a sudden they came back, and then I went and saw them again with Jeanette recently, the last time they came around, and They have 3 female backup singers now in the group. It's like they added a whole other section to the group, and it's like, this is interesting. It's not bad. It definitely adds a whole other layer to the sound. So it's like, these guys always have new creative ways they're recreating themselves. So
yeah, it's just crazy to me that the Lumineers are playing Citizens Bank Park with Dr. Like it's definitely the biggest venue either of them have ever played.
I don't know. Dr. Dog's sold out the Met.
The Met?
The
in Philly?
No, Fillmore. I think no. It's the outdoor one.
The Mann Center.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, but Citizens Bank Park is definitely way bigger than the Mann Center for sure.
Yeah. Well, but shut up. So.
What's up?
I said shut up.
Well, no, I'm just saying. But it's crazy. I'm not a huge Lumineers fan. I know their hits. What was it? Yeah, you're my sweet home.
Yeah, that's the only song I know about them. Once they sing that, I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah, I mean, I know if I pull up their Spotify, I'd probably be like, okay, I know this song. But yeah, I just didn't know they were that big. But yeah, shouts out. I'll probably, if the tickets are cheap enough, I'd go to see Dr. Dog for sure.
Yeah, I mean, they're always a good show. I remember when Tom and all them used to go to Dr. Dog in the city. They said that one of the show they went to, they ordered pizza and started handing it out to the crowd. They're an amazing group.
How'd they get pizza into the venue, or was it like a?
They're stars, baby.
Yeah.
They can do whatever they want.
Oh, you mean Dr. Dog?
Yes.
I thought you meant.
Oh shit! Sorry,
Alright.
hit the thing. Yes.
Yeah.
See. Yeah, I mean, like I said, they're always a fun. There we go. Always a fun group to go see.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know about you, but I am ready to go rest.
To what?
I said I'm ready to go rest. We're getting on the podcast again tonight for the Yo Show, which hopefully that'll be around 8, a couple hours. This will be up before then, so I'm excited, dude.
What's the? Say if people don't know, what's the Yo Show? Shout
Yo
it out.
Show is my buddy Jeff's. Shout out Jeff. His podcast. He's been doing it for a couple years now. He's got close to 10,000 followers. He's got a good following. He's a real cool dude.
Okay.
Yeah, he highlights local talent and musicians, all that stuff. He's got a lot of good fun guests on, and overall he's a goober. So he's very fun to listen to.
And where can they? Is that on Spotify,
It's
YouTube,
on YouTube.
everything?
I don't think it's on Spotify, but it's on YouTube,
Okay.
Facebook, Twitch. He's kind of got like a multi-streamer thing going on.
Okay.
But I'll
Right
be
on.
on there tonight. If you're checking it out, I'll be on 8 p.m. Eastern.
Standard time.
Yep, Eastern Standard Time. Sorry, a little burp there. But besides that, that's my day. What about you? Anything going on the rest of your day?
Yes.
Good.
Pirate Yakuza.
You're obsessed, dude.
I mean, yeah, it's a great game.
I just can't get into video games like that. I mean, I can and I can't. Like, games where you have to just level up and it's such a dumb thing.
Well, so
I'm
there,
saying that and I'm like, oh, I'm playing Final Fantasy VIII.
Yeah. There actually is no in Yakuza. It's actually like a brawler game where you just kind of like fight people.
I haven't played
and
games like that in so long.
There's no like leveling up. It's like an open world, but then you get like random encounters where you just beat people up. They do the new ones. They actually did start going to like an RPG model where it's like turn based.
It's kind of like what Assassin's Creed did.
Did Assassin's Creed do turn based?
I mean, I don't think they did turn-based, but
Okay.
they did, like, equipment and damage and things like that, which I think is the dumbest thing in the world. It's like, bro, if you hidden blade somebody, like, that's it. That's game over. That's not like, 20 damage. Like,
Yeah.
and then again, I don't even know if that's how the mechanics of the game work because I'm a fake fan now. Last one I played was Unity and beat that, and that was it.
Assassin's Creed. Yeah, I checked out after they killed off Desmond. Spoiler alert.
Well, it's like a 10-year-old spoiler
Yeah.
alert, so... I mean, I like the stories. They're all like I remember when we went to I forget which video game convention.
Probably PAX.
I don't
Had
think
to.
it might have been. We saw the Assassin's Creed 3 thing. We got in that little booth and we got to sit. And we got the T-shirt. We got the little mini axe too.
That definitely was PAX.
Had to be
yeah.
PAX. Yeah, that was like one of the first years I went. That was a fun year.
Yeah, I missed PAX. I actually I was at PAX Unplugged in Philly. Which people don't know is like a board game. So PAX is a video game convention. Penny Arcade Expo. They do PAX West in Seattle, PAX East in Boston. They did do a Texas one briefly. Don't think they run that anymore, but then they do an Australia one. And then in December, they do a board game one called PAX Unplugged, and that's in good old Philadelphia.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Getting on a bus late at night, doing an overnight bus to Boston.
Yeah. Every year I talk to Lucy about potentially going again to PAX East because I would love to, but it's expensive and it's just a lot of work. But
It's not cool anymore. I think.
no, I mean, it has gotten more mainstream and like way more crowded, so it is kind of hard to do like stuff there anymore.
That was
but,
cool meeting Jonathan Colton there. Which shout out Jonathan Colton.
Yeah, Jonathan Cole, Mega 64. We met Adam Sessler, Morgan Webb.
Still watch that
from
clip
X-Play.
when
Yeah.
we were in the crowd for the John Colton show.
Yeah.
And you just hear Jake and I just go, water.
Yeah, they still do it. I always watch the live streams of the concerts, and yeah, people still shout out water. But yeah, when I was there for PAX Unplugged in Philly, I bought a book that has like photos from all the PAX throughout the years, and yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in there. So.
Yeah, that's really fun. I mean, the first convention I think I remember going to was Otakon.
Otakon, yeah, the anime one
In Georgia.
Georgia?
No, it was in the one I'm thinking of was I forget the name of it. But it was like peach. It was like Japanese for
okay.
peach. I
Hmm.
don't know, but it was a fun time. It was for my
Sakura is cherry blossoms.
No, it was like I have to remember. I could get the name of it. It was a cool con. The first time I ever went to an anime convention, I was like, well, people dress up like video game characters here. This is pretty neat.
Yeah.
Saw a guy chase the Link across the fountain with the long sword.
Right on. But PAX, shout out.
I mean, it would be fun to go there again, but it's just so tiring now. Shit.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, maybe.
I mean, it'll be more enjoyable now that I'm not in a situation where there's nothing worse when you're in a situation where you're dating somebody and you're on the phone with them like the whole time. This is years ago.
Trust me, I remember. I want to kill you.
Listen, I'm calling it out now because I know it's awful.
Yeah,
it's the worst.
A piece of shit.
I know, I was. I wish I wasn't because I look back on that and I was like, God damn it. Like, I was just so fucking preoccupied the whole goddamn time. Like, why did I even go?
Right?
Yeah, well, I live and I learned, and now that situation will never happen
Live
again.
and learn. Sonic Adventure 1 theme song. Shouts out Crush 40, great song.
I got one streamer you should listen to. You should check out when you can. It's called, his name's Pay Money Wubby. He's on Twitch.
I think that name sounds familiar. I think Lucy might watch him.
Oh my God, you gotta watch this. Like, you cringe, you lose compilations, and like you drink, you lose, or you laugh, you drink. Oh my God. Dude.
Yeah, it sounds familiar. But
Mandy's been showing me, and it's just like, oh my God, this guy's insane.
Yeah.
These people, but that's such a crazy concept. You're getting paid just for people to listen to you, like just for do your content. These people are donating money to pay. Like, he has media shares, and how that works is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that people upload, like they'll pay money for their clips to be on there, and it's like, dude, he's getting like hundreds of dollars per media share. Like, this is insane.
Yeah. Mega 64 actually started doing that because they were in some big financial trouble recently, and it seems like they saved themselves for now at least. But one of the ways they've been making money is doing media share streams, and people they'll pay whatever to share like whatever video they want. Yeah, so it's
just crazy. I mean, it's a good platform to get your stuff out there, but it's just crazy.
For sure. Yeah.
What are we running up to right now? How are we up on time?
We've been going for about almost an hour, for sure.
All right. Probably call it. I'm good. You're good.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything else I wanted to touch on. Just check out Pirate Yakuza or the Yakuza series in general.
Guys, I also check out. Sorry, that fucking chair. Guys, check out when you can. Check out the videos from the Fugue and the Persistent Resistor shows that we just put up. Really good shows. I liked how the quality came out for the Fugue show, just because, like I said, Tim gave me the wave files for that, and we made something really cool with it. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, we'll have more up soon.
Yeah, as always, follow Delco Jams on YouTube,
Instagram,
Facebook. Yeah.
Recently Twitch, but I don't know what we're doing with that yet.
I mean, we talked about potentially streaming. We just have to get that set up. It might be in the future, but way in the future.
And I mean, if also interested, we also recently have a Patreon too, but we're still working on the deets on just working at the kinks for that, because I'd like to actually get back to the.
Is it just patreon.com/DelcoJams?
Yes,
probably?
Indeed.
Okay, cool. Do you have a Twitter /X or anything? Or?
I made one. My dad actually has been telling me to share on it, because my dad's like, I got close to 8,000 followers. I'm like, Dad, how?
Your dad has How the fuck does your dad
Dude, I don't know, but every time I go over there, he's just like, oh, checking all my followers. Like, Dad, you're so lame.
What's he sharing?
He just shares dad shit, and people are like sharing the shit out of it.
Yeah, so that's impressive.
Dad's the man. It's so funny. Yeah, if I start sharing more Delco Jams things, he'll share it with his crowd. I'm like, Dad, just take the link and just share it. I don't know what to say.
But we're looking to expand to more content for sure. Like I said, with the Japan trail, we'll try to hopefully run into street performers and stuff.
Yeah, you could probably do a podcast episode with Tom and Steve and Lucy if you want it.
Lucy's definitely like strictly anti-camera, so she probably would never. But
yeah,
sure,
I mean, just whoever has the nicer phone, have them set it up so the volume is quite good, and you just do that.
And then like I said, go to check out Power Pro Lucha March 30th. Arlen Specter, shouts out Arlen Specter. I don't even know who that is. The name sounds familiar, but Arlen Specter Center in Drexel University campus. It's gonna be a fun time. We'll have something there for sure, and we'll look to get more merch and stickers. And
I'm definitely worried. Listen, if there's any crafters listening that are willing to work with us on deals and things, like work with us on price, because
we'll pay.
I'm not paying above $40 for a T-shirt. That's whack. I'll get you the materials.
Well, we'll work out the details.
Yeah.
But as always, it's been real. I'm good. Anything else?
Yeah, just one last time again. Like I said, we have shows written down so far. We have Your Best Nightmare playing the 8th, March 8th at Century Bar. We got Return to Crab with Gene Smith Band at the Round Guys Brewery on the 8th as well. Okay. And Archipov is playing at Do It Now T-shirts on the 14th. And our good friends at Tommy Boy are playing at Twain's Taverns. That's TWAINS Tavern in Maryland.
Maryland?
So, yeah, it's
Okay.
like 2 hours away. I wish I had the exact address, but I feel like that's enough to find the place.
Yeah, just Google it. You'll find it.
All right, as always, I'm Rob, and I've been with my buddy, our good friend Griff, this
Griff.
whole time.
Yep.
And I will see you jammers later.
Later.